All right, West Palm Beach, give it up one more time for me. So, anybody else here have grandparents? That's something that happens? That's good. I have grandparents. I love my grandparents. I was seeing them today with my little sister. And my grandma told my little sister, Aaron, you are cute as a butt. Which made me realize that my grandma is old enough to have been alive when people were impressed by buttons. Which is gonna be a long time, you know. But like, I love my grandparents, they're awesome, but I do get a little sick and tired of people referring to my grandparents' generation as the greatest generation. Like, really, the greatest generation? They all beat their wives and made black people drink out of separate water fountains. Like, how is that the great... Okay, they fought the Nazis, but really, who wouldn't? They were Nazis, people. It's not a high bar. Yeah. It's great to be performing here. It's such a nice place. A lot nicer than most of the places I perform at. I was performing at this dive bar the other day, and I go to the bathroom, and on the stall wall was written, "For a good time, call Brian." And like, talk about false advertising, because I called this guy. And he was not a good time at all. Like, he sucked at go-karts. I couldn't even get him to play Wii bowling. And he kept trying to touch my penis all night. Like, Brian, I don't know who taught you how to make friends, buddy, but boundaries. All right? So you guys drinking tonight? Quick tip for all the drinkers in the audience. It's a really bad idea to yell out new high score after a cop gives you a breathalyzer test. Just not gonna end well, trust me. Oh man. You know, like every performer, I have delusions of one day being famous. I just hope that I'm remembered for the right things. You know, because there are a lot of people that are remembered for things that I'm sure they wanted nothing to do with. Like Prince Albert, for example. Do you really think Prince Albert was on his deathbed like, the only thing I ask is that you name a dick piercing after me? Probably not how that went down, just saying. Oh man. So I've been having a hard time with money lately. Anybody else with me on that? Sucks. My friend knew this and he was trying to help me out. So he bought me a book on finances, like how to handle your money and stuff. And it really was a big help because I was able to take it back to the store and get like $15. Which is awesome because now I get to eat for the rest of the week. That dollar menu is filling. But you know, stuff is hard now. Like finding a job is rough. You know, like I actually applied for a job as a dishwasher the other day. The manager comes out to me. His first question is, "Do you have any experience?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, man. I've been washing dishes for years. I mean, not professionally, but I think I'm ready to make the jump." It's like, what does he think's gonna happen? He's gonna come back to the kitchen one day, the sink's on fire, I'm just huddled in the corner like, I don't know what to do! You were right, I wasn't ready for the big leagues! Thank you. Are you a dishwasher, sir? Did you experience my pain? Good to have you on board. Solidarity. But you know, it is hard to find a job, because I've been looking for jobs online, but I keep getting distracted by internet porn. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but that shit is free. Which is awesome, because that's my target price range. But like, despite the fact that it's free, it still makes millions of dollars a year as an industry. But I think porn can make even more money if they started introducing the idea of product placement. Like, you can just see it now, there's a real sexy scene, good-looking guy, hot girl, going at it like crazy for like 15, 20 minutes. And at the end, the guy turns to the girl and goes, "Yo, baby, in the time that it took us to do our thing, you could have saved up to 15% of your car insurance by switching to guy." It made me rethink my insurance options. But it turns out, though, porn isn't the only thing that's on the internet, surprisingly enough. There's also this thing called Facebook. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. But like, Facebook is ridiculous because it's supposed to be a virtual representation of real life. But there's so many things you can do on Facebook that you could never do in reality. Like, could you imagine a friend request in real life? Like, somebody you've never met before walks up to you at a bar, pulls out a picture of some of your friends, like, I know these people too! We should be friends! You should get away from me. But, like, Facebook is all lies, though. I mean, like, I have over 500 friends on Facebook. In real life, I know about 6 of them. Everybody else, like, if I died, they would think I just stopped posting on Facebook. Which makes me think there should be an app that what it does every day, it searches the local obituary. And if your name pops up, it automatically changes your status to is dead. Like, it'd be good. It would save some time. People are like, oh, I haven't heard from John in a while. I wonder what he's up to. Oh, it says here he's dead. Like... So I have a dog. I love my dog. But it's kind of funny how we talk to our animals sometimes. You know, like I was giving my dog a bath the other day, and I realized that a lot of things that you say when you're bathing your dog sound like something you might say if you were trying to talk somebody through a rape. Don't give me that look. You know you had this coming. If you just stay still, this will go so much faster. Well, if you stop trying to run away, I wouldn't have to tie you that post. Then afterwards, you know, I'm trying her off, brush her hair. I'm like, see, that wasn't so bad. And now you look all pretty. Because I compliment somebody after I rape them, because I'm a gentleman. Old school romantic here, folks. Oh, man. So my dad likes to give me advice. He was giving me advice about women the other day. He says, John, if you're going on a date and you think there's a chance you might have sex, make sure you have protection. Which is why now every time I go on a date, I bring a gun. Whatever, people, shit's real on the streets, alright? Bitches be crazy. That's all I can say. So this may come as a shock to all you fine people, but I've never been all that good with women. I'll take that as acceptance on my premise, thank you. But like, that's why I always get so jealous of guys that have game, you know, because they have these pickup lines. I never used to believe that. I never used to believe there could be a magic set of words you could say to somebody that would make them want to sleep with you. Until I heard the best pickup line of all time. I was out drinking with some guys from work. One of them was gay. He happened to think I was gay too. I'm not, but I get it. It was probably the hat. But he starts hitting on me a little bit. I'm like, well, thanks, man, but I'm straight. He goes, well, so spaghetti till you heat it up right. So I let this guy blow me. Whatever, people, don't judge. It's called commitment. That's what makes a joke funny. I am going to be a star one day, and if that means letting the occasional guy blow me, that's a sacrifice.